Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Math is Easy. In this part 24 video, I'm going to continue to work on adding and subtracting improper fractions. Let's jump right on in here to it. We have 7/15ths plus 51/30ths. Now, are the denominators the same? No. The bottom numbers are not the same, so we cannot add the numerator or the top numbers, right? So we need to find a number that both 30 and 15 share. So I'm going to set up a product chart up here, and I have 15. I'm going to multiply 15 times 1 all the way down to 7 and discover the products of 15. Then I'm going to take 30, multiply 30 times 1 all the way to times 7, so I can find all the products of 30. Now somewhere they're going to share one or multiple products, and we want the least common denominator, or the least product both of these numbers share. Remember, product is an answer to a multiplication problem, right? And so 15 times 1 is 15, 15 times 2 is 30, 15 times 3 is 45. And if you struggle with multiplications, again, multiplication just a speedy way to get through addition, right? So 15 times 1 is 15. What's 15 plus 15? It's 30. That's the same thing as 15 times 2. And you add another 15 to 30, you get 45. That's 15 times 3. Add another 15 to 45, and you get 60. That's 15 times 4, on and on and on. Same thing with 30, right? 30 times 1 is 30. Add 30 to 30, and you get 30 times 2, which is 60. 30 times 3, which is 90. Add another 30 to 90, you get 120. That's the same thing as 30 times 4. So we want to find all the products of both 15 and 30 as seen here. And so as you can see with the three different shapes I've created, they both share three products, or three common denominators if you want to look at it that way. So 90 and 90, right? Because 15 times 6 is 90. 30 times 3 is 90. And you could choose 90 if you want to make 90 your common denominator between these two fractions. If you do that, you're going to have to reduce your answer before you have a final answer. They also share a product of 60, so you can make 60 the common denominator by multiplying 15 times 4 and multiplying 3 times 2 to get 60. But again, since it's not the smallest product that they both share, you're going to have to reduce your answer for your final answer. And so I can see 30 is the smallest product both 15 and 30 share. 15 times 2 is 30, and 30 times 1 is 30. So I'm going to choose my common denominator between these two fractions. It's 30. Now, I really don't have to manipulate, this fraction here, because 30 is already there. But I'm going to show you anyway. I'm going to multiply 30 times 1, top and bottom, in order to manipulate the fraction. Then 15 times 2, top and bottom, to manipulate the fraction so we have common denominators. Once you have a common denominator, the same number in the bottom part of the fraction, you can add or subtract. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. Okay, so you can see here, if I multiply 15 times 2, that will give me 30. And we've chosen 30 to be the common denominator for this particular problem. What I do to the bottom part of the fraction, I got to do to the top. So 7 times 2 is 14. So we'll have 14 over 30 plus 30 times 1 is 30. What I do to the bottom, I'm going to do to the top. Multiply 51 times 1, I get 51 over 30. So now we have two fractions with the same common denominator. According to the rules, we can add or subtract. All right, so as you can see here, we have 14 30ths plus 51 30ths. The bottom number, the denominator is the same. It stays the same throughout. 14 plus 51 is 65. And as you can see, this fraction is top heavy. It's an improper fraction. You can convert an improper fraction into a mixed number. So 65, every fraction is a division problem. So 65 divided by 30. Hey, if you want to give this a shot and convert this improper fraction into a mixed number on your own, go ahead and hit pause, and then come on back and hit play and see and check your answer, see how you did. If not, I'm moving forward in 3, 2, 1. All right, so hopefully you're able to convert this improper fraction into a mixed number. And if not, well, let's go through the steps. 65 divided by 30. 30 times 3 is 90. Well, 90 is bigger than 65. That won't work. And I know 30 times 2 is 60. It's less than 65. That works. So I will subtract 30 times 2, which is 60. I'll subtract 60 from 65. That leaves me a remainder of 5. You remember the number above the divisor bar? 2 is our whole number. Remainder goes on top of the fraction, and the denominator stays 30 throughout. Until this point here. Can you reduce this fraction of 5/30ths? Is there a number you can divide evenly into top and bottom without a remainder? Yes. So you can reduce this fraction. 5 divided by 5 is 1. I know that because 5 times 1 equals 5. 30 divided by 5 equals 6. I know that because 5 times 6 equals 30. So your final answers are in improper fraction form, 65/30ths, or in a mixed number form, 2 1/6. In this part 24 video, I'm hoping this is starting to kind of make some sense to you. We got a handful of more problems to work on. I know I've got a subtraction problem coming up and then work on some mixed numbers. And so thank you for joining me. Math is easy when you take it step by step. Hopefully I've helped you. And if I have helped you, please help me to help others. Like, follow, share, subscribe. I really appreciate your time. Math is easy. Take it step by step.